Good morning, cyber friend. This is the Middy Man coming at you again from Walker's Music with another word for the day. Monday morning edition, people. We give God the praise and glory and honor as usual, and we thank God for each and every one of you. And let us remember the people that are caught in this storm Harvey out there in Texas. There's a lot of water, a lot of flooding, a lot of rain. People, we need to just pray for them, and the Lord has really been gracious to them thus far. I haven't heard of many fatalities. I think the last I checked, it was only about maybe 2 or 3 casualties or loss of life. So that's a blessing, and so we're gonna give God all the praise for that. But people, I'm gonna cut through the chase this morning, and I want to go straight to this here point here. As you see, what my title is, it said, "What a real follower of Jesus, a real follower of Jesus." You see, you notice I didn't say Christian, did I? I did that for a reason. I'm gonna tell you why. They were called Christians at Antioch. That's when the disciples were first called Christians at Antioch. They didn't give themselves that title. This was given to them by the people of Antioch because they were followers of Christ and they were given that name. They did not give themselves that name. So let me tell you like this here. I would rather be called a follower of Jesus Christ than to sometimes be called quote unquote Christian. Because let me tell you something about us quote unquote Christian. Now, you know, people, we ought to be looking for an opportunity to help people, regardless of what color or creed. We ought to be, as followers of Jesus Christ, we ought to be looking for ways to help people. Not trying to find ways to get out of helping people. Now, people, I say that for a reason, and I'm gonna be a little bit exclusive. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna call names, but I have sat back and I have observed some of us. And I said us because I am an elder of the church now. I am an elder of the church. I'm an officer of the church. I am a deacon. And so I have to pay very, very close attention to this here, because if you notice, that was the deaconship was brought into the church because of the widows that were being overlooked in the daily administration. The Greeks thought that their widows were being overlooked. Peter and them said, okay, we got to get somebody to take care of this business. Lo and behold, my office arose, the deaconship. But let me tell you something, people. We were made deacons so we could help the situation, not sit around and try to find ways not to help people. This is the thing, God knows, I don't understand why we can be so ungrateful. And I'm going to use this weather for an example. I know for a certainty, this year alone, there have been so many storms. And I'm going to use my hometown as well as the town east of my hometown, which is Shelman, Georgia. Cuthbert and Shelman have been overlooked by storms all year long. We've had storms that come from the west, from out of Alabama and Mississippi, come straight to Cuthbert, get to Cuthbert and go up and over Cuthbert and over Shelman and hit our brothers and sisters over there in Albany, Georgia, people. Now, wait a minute. Look at the goodness of God at that now. I don't think sometimes we've been paying attention to these things. But God saw fit. Now, did God love those people less in Albany than he did us? No. We don't understand. Something we just don't understand. But what I'm saying is, people, we ought to look at the pattern. We have had 3 to 4 major storms to come through this area that should have took out Cuthbert and Shelman, but it went up and over Shelman and hit Albany. Those people over there love God just as well as we do. We can't say that them storms hit them because they didn't love God, because we would be telling a lie. Because God people are everywhere. But what I'm saying is, we don't even have the gratefulness and the thankfulness to thank God for sparing us through all these major catastrophes that could have happened right here in Shelman and Cuthbert. Instead, we find ways to dig ditches for folk and not to help people. We are not grateful that God has spared us from all these storms. Look at the people in Texas right now. All those people with all that raining and flooding over there, most of them, they probably done lost everything they had. But at least they didn't lose their life. But yet and still, they all their possession, they got to start over to a degree. Which, thank God they can start over. But what I'm saying here, people, don't be so loose on talking about what they can get again. Those people lost everything. Think about yourself. If you had lost everything, you wouldn't feel the same way. I'm just saying, people, if we are real followers of Christ, we will be looking for ways to help people, not looking for ways not to do anything. And as an officer, I'm gonna tell. I want my home church to hear this. And to y'all, Middleman, Ernest J. Walker, Deacon Ernest J. Walker, whatever you want to call him, I'm gonna do what's right. I'm gonna always be looking for ways to make things better, to help whoever come my way. If I can, I'm gonna be looking for ways to help, not looking for ways to keep from doing anything. I'm just letting you know, and I'm putting you on notice right now. I'm not gonna do that. Let me tell you something, people. You reap what you sow. So this Christian, these so-called Christians, I don't even want to be called a Christian. Just call me a follower of the Lamb. You ain't got to call me no Christian, because I see too much crookedness and ruckus going on with the Christian community. All of us claiming that we are Christian and stuff. Just as far from it is left ear from in the east ear from the west. We need to start doing stuff by our action, people. Actions speak louder than words. You always talk about you love me, but you can't never do nothing for me. We ain't worried about that. See, we know how much you love anybody. We know how much your love is. So what I'm saying, a real Christian, a real follower of the Lamb will be looking for ways to help an individual, not looking for ways not to help. This is Middleman saying whatever you get or whatever you get into, if God ain't in it, you better get out of it, because it's going to come to nothing. I'm telling you, people, we better start being thankful. God is not going to keep on. In other words, God's grace is going to run out one day, people. But I know for a certain that Cuthbert, my hometown in Shelburne, east of Cuthbert, been blessed all this year because all of these major storms that could have wiped us out. God rose it up, carried it over us, and hit our brothers and sisters over there in Albany. And what make it so bad, some of us didn't even make one effort to try to send one penny over there to help nobody. And we got spared from all this weather. People, you better mind. You better mind. You better mind, because you don't know which one of them storms going to come through that might touch us next. See, I'm just being real, people. I'm not a doomsday person, but I'm just speaking from the hip. I'm telling you the truth. We got to stop being so selfish and thinking that everything revolves around us, because it does not revolve around. Think about others more than yourself. I'm just saying. To God be the glory. Whatever you get or whatever you get into. And then come out of it, people, because it's going to come to nothing. See about your brothers and sisters. Be honest. Be careful of how you talk about people. Be careful. Be very careful. God is watching. And he is not pleased when we go around with all this ruckus. Seven things God hates. And one of them is the one, the brethren, they call discord. When you cause a discord among the brethren, God hates that. Come on, people. This is Middleman saying peace. Good day.